dropping, dog. That Off Work Pod. I need that Off Work Pod, cuz. I need that Off Work Pod when it's dropping, cuz.
All right. So I'm gonna have to hold it. Since Jarvis ain't here, I'm gonna have to hold it down for the relationship boys. I'm missing my tag team partner on the relationship. So I'm gonna have to challenge the two single brothers tonight. All right.
Oh, shit, here we go.
I'm gonna have to challenge y'all to dig deep and into y'all sensitive bag.
Here we go.
My question: how do you know when you're in love with somebody?
Oh shit.
Go ahead, Jorel.
Brando, I'm gonna let you hit that.
Go ahead, Jorel.
I'm gonna let you hit that first, Brando. Bro, when you in love? Damn.
How do you know? How do you know? Bro, how do you know?
Bro, that's
we've over the years, we've all talked to, had our fair share of relationships and, dealing with different women. You love someone, you love some of them you don't.
Yeah.
You fall in love with some you don't. So when do you know? Like, is it something that happens? Are you waiting for something to click?
For me,
but how do you know?
I don't think I have the best method to finding out, or I haven't had the best methods in the past. Usually what it is for me is if I do something and she's out the door and she says she leaves. And if that hurts me a lot, that's how I know that I'm in love. That's how I know that I'm in love, If when she leaves and I'm like, oh man, I need her back. I'm hurt. I'm losing sleep. I need her back. That means I'm in love.
So basically, you messed up. You messed up the situation. You fumbled the rock, and now you realize you lost her, and you realize you're in love with her.
Correct. Yeah.
So basically, you don't know if you're in love until you fuck up.
Hey, I'm not mad at that logic, though, bro. I'm really not mad at that logic, though.
That's you. How else do you know? You don't know what you love until you lose it. You don't know how much you love something until you lose it. And so if I feel I can stand to be without you, I don't need you.
So you gonna do something for her to leave?
I'm not gonna say I'm gonna do that purposely. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that.
What if you just need to know, bruh?
Well, going forward, what I think is just maybe if you get butterflies, I guess. I don't know, Drew.
No, I mean, so for me, it's different, bro.
Dog, you're a grown man. You're not getting butterflies, fam.
So that's cap. That's cap. That's cap, Drew. Drew, that's cap. Because there are grown men who still get butterflies when they see their woman. Remember, Brando said this 2 weeks ago, ladies and gentlemen. Let's talk about our feelings. Let's talk about our feelings. You're 31 years old. Drew, you're 31 years old. You mean tell me, and now I'm put you on the spot. You mean tell me when you see your girl, you don't get butterflies?
When I see her?
Yeah. When you see her, do you get butterflies? Do you get butterflies?
Dog, this boy Jorel called a slant across the middle, dog. This boy trying to get me lit up.
Bro, I know you do, dog. Cut the cap, bro.
I wouldn't call it butterflies. I would say I'll get happy, but I don't think it's butterflies.
You get excited.
When I think butterflies, I think of nervousness or anxiousness.
Yeah,
that's fair.
That's what I think of.
That's what I think of when I think butterflies. I get happy for sure, but I wouldn't say it's butter. When I think of butterflies, that's more of like getting married, like you're anxious. That's what I would say.
I think the best indication for is just like, it's really when they're gone. How loyal are you willing to be to them, or how much do you miss them? How much are they on your mind when you're not in their presence? And then like you guys said, how excited are you to see them, or how sad not sad, but how little disappointed in when your time ends with them, as far as like just the evening, the day, the weekend. You know what I mean? So it's just like I think those are some good indications on how. How to figure out if you are indeed actually in love with somebody. But the real reason is going through some real shit with somebody and see how you guys react to each other doing some real shit. Yeah. And that's the real question. Can you guys, still have those same, lovey-dovey feelings about each other after some turbulent times. So that's another good news.
Facts. I think for me, I think it would go to time. Like me, exactly. I'm the type of person like I cherish and I value my time. So if I'm spending a lot of time with you, and I'm basically like, you know, being like present in the moment with you, not really checking my phone, like just doing everything that I wouldn't do with somebody else, then I think at that moment I'll probably realize that I do love you. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, because time's super important to me. So yeah, I think that's definitely the bag for me.
I'm a roll. Oh, go ahead, Brando.
Yeah, one more thing to add to what Jorel was saying. If you don't want her, if you like find yourself getting angry or just feeling some type of way about her dealings with other men,
that's true too. That's
another indicator.
But it don't always be like that.
But wait a minute, is that an insecure thing? Is that an insecure thing, or is that more so of a pride thing?
No, it's neither. It's neither. You like her, you want her to yourself. You like her, you want her to yourself. That's all.
I think it's a pride or insecure thing. But I mean, I definitely when I was younger, you know, I was the king of, you know, messing with a certain female. She's not my girl, but I don't want no one else to mess with. Yeah, I was the king of that.
It's your girl unofficially.
I'm either the type all in or all out. So like either I don't want you to do it or I can really care less. It's like I don't have no in between for real. So either if I'm either all the way in love with you or I really don't care. So I don't have that in between. So that's why I say that if I'm finding myself, you know, really not wanting you to deal with other men, that means I really want you to myself. If I don't really want you to myself, I really don't care what you do. You know, me personally.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna go down the lines of what Jorel was talking about when he was talking about time.
Yeah.
Like for me, when it comes to loving someone, I feel like love is a sacrifice. And I feel like if I'm sacrificing something in order to make someone else happy, I feel like that's when I can see myself loving someone.
Yeah.
Like if I'm willing to give up something in order to make someone else happy. And at the same time, if I start thinking about when I'm making my own decisions, when I start thinking about like my girl instead of just what I feel like, and like starting to think about, okay, what would she think about this? Or like, you know, I should ask her opinion before I make this decision. Things like that. When I just start subconsciously thinking about, you know, how she would feel, I feel like that's when, you know that
you be at the store, you want something, baby? You know, you want me to pick you up something? What you want to eat for that?
Hey, look, or just making life decisions. Just making life decisions. Because like you said, like, for instance, like, I know you had conversations about, you know, moving back home. And, you know, I know that she's probably involved in those conversations, you know what I'm saying? Because she's from Utah and things like that. So all those type of things are definitely important. You definitely got to consider the other person's feelings. And you definitely, at that point, you definitely know that you're in love when you're considering, you know, putting your own pride aside to think about how somebody else will react to your own decisions. So yeah, that's facts. That's all facts.
For sure.
Yeah. So, Brando, I know you got a topic for it, dog. Anybody with that Bryson Tiller shit again?
No, that was Akeisha.
No, that was Music Soul Child, wasn't it?
Yeah. Love. So many people say your name in vain.
Oh, give us that Bryson Tiller line you always give us, dog.
I know you were hurt last night. I want to do this to you. I hate y'all. Still listen to Bryson Tiller. Listen.
Yes, bro. Yes.
I'm gonna say something. I actually listened back to that clip not too long ago. I was more right than I thought I was. Because I went back, somebody was playing his music. I was right about that.
You were right about what?
The content?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, he's the Dirty Mac. Yeah, he talks about Dirty Mackin.
He's the king of that shit.
I don't get it. You're right. Like no one said you were wrong. Like that. Yeah.
That's my topic. This is what I want my topic to be. This is what I want my topic to be right now. How do you think the guy that Dirty Mac, do you think he goes against bro code?
Hell yeah.
I don't think so.
No. He goes against bro code, bro.
It's not his bro. He don't care about a random nigga that's sleeping with his girl.
I mean, yeah, that's true. That's facts. But at the end of the day, you a man at the end of the day.
But usually when you dirty macking, you kind of got to know that person to some extent because you have information. So you have to know them to a certain extent.
But a lot of the times that information comes from the girl. Like she's telling you like, oh, this dude is messing up. He's doing this and that. So, you know, like Drake said, your secrets came to me. Like I wasn't looking for them.
Oh my!
Your secrets came to me.
Nah, dog. See, I pride myself on not dirty macking on other men, dog. I don't like the dirty mac on other men.
I don't like that.
Because I feel like that's a whole move, bro. I feel like you're not a natural girl getter on my Brando shit. You're not a natural girl getter if you have to dirty mac on another man. That's fact.
Look,
facts, Drew.
I was a dirty mac in a previous life. Okay, I'm retired. I retired from the dirty mac. I was young.
I mean, yeah. Dog, we will all be sitting here lying on the podcast saying that we've never dirty macked in our life. Come on now.
I've never done it. No.
Okay, Brando.
No,
you've never dirty macked a day in your life.
Nope, never.
Not even in high school. Not even in high school. You didn't get your shit off in high school.
Listen, what I do, I'm gonna tell you guys the truth. I swear to God, I'm not no kizzy. Listen. If anything, I do all I can to kind of avoid the topic of another man when I'm with a woman. So even if she brings it up, I listen and say, you know, give some like advice, but without bashing him. I just be like, well, maybe you should, you know, think about that. You know, something like, you know, just something bland. And I try to get off of that because, you know, that's negative energy. And when you with the Brando, we don't need to be talking about other men. We need to be focused on me. You know, so.
But let me ask you a question.
I try to deviate from it.
But let me ask you a question. So I'm glad you brought that fact up because I'm the type of person, I like to know what happened in the previous relationship.
Mm-hmm.
I like to know what happened in the previous relationship, not because I want to be nosy about what happened with them, but there are certain things that I want to know so that way I can avoid or know what triggers her.
Yeah, that's not dirty macking though. If you talking to her like that, then that means she's kind of already with you at that point. So you don't really need to dirty mac on the other guy.
Yeah.
I'm talking about in this situation to where, you know, she's in the middle of choosing between the two, maybe. Or
right, I don't believe you, dog. I'm starting to think about that shit in my head, bro.
Drew pulling his card, dog. Drew's pulling your card, bro.
All right, all them nights we went out in college, bro. And you telling me all the girls you went smack at, and the girls be like, you know, I got a boyfriend or something like that. I know. Don't worry about him. Brandon,
I don't.
Nah, bro.
This is one thing I don't.
You did the slightest of dirty mac. I'm not saying you went all the way, but you did the slightest. Like, don't worry about him. That's dirty mac.
That's fact. No, I believe that shit too.
I tell you the slightest thing I said. Damn, that's fucked up. That's probably the slightest thing I said.
All right. So you.
I can't just sit and she's like spilling her heart to me. What? I'm like, she's even. I'm not gonna say, oh well, I'm glad he did that to you, but I gotta say something.
Yeah, but dog, I know you said something to where you like consoled her or something like that, dog, or like helped her like figure out that.
No, so what I would do is bring the attention on more so than me bashing him. So what I would more so do is bring up how I can help. More so than you know, let's do this. Let's go do this to get your mind off of things. Let's go. You come have a drink. Let's go watch a movie. Let's go get a bite to eat. You know, let's not talk about that.
I'm gonna paint a picture for you.
A bite to eat.
I'm gonna paint a picture for you. All right. So this is double cup Brando I'm talking about. All right, double cup Brando in full effect. We had an ODU party. Okay. We in the party.
Hey, shout out to ODU.
Shout out to ODU. We in the party.
Go dirty.
Yeah.
Go dirty.
So we in the party, right? You see a joint, you going bad. You like, all right, I gotta get this joint tonight. You roll up, you know, start talking, whatever. You know, you feel a little rhythm. You going back and forth, and then she says, you know, I have a boyfriend. So how do you proceed from there?
I mean,
you want her.
Well, I'll say, you know what? Then I'll take. You know what, Drew? To be honest with you, I'll take the humble approach. You gotta take the humble approach at that point. You know, listen, I understand that. You know, I don't want to intrude on anything. But here's my number. If if you ever feel the need to call me, you can, and just put it in her hands.
Hey, Brando, get the fuck out of here.
If you ever feel the need.
Bro, you was not hitting him with that line in college, bro. You was not hitting him with that line in college, bro. You was definitely on your so what? You can't have friends? I know you had that toxic line in your bag, dog.
This boy Brando been watching too many BT films, dog. He talking about if you ever have the need to call me.
If you ever feel
why would she have the need to call you?
Because maybe they broke up. Maybe she or maybe she, she wanted to see me that day. I basically understand. I put the ball in her court and never mention him again in my life. Though I never mention. I act like they don't exist. I honestly do. If there's another man in the picture, and they really don't exist to me. I'm not even acting like they don't exist. They don't exist. I don't see them.
So you're a homewrecker. You're a homewrecker?
No, come on, Drew.
You just said they don't exist.
How you gonna say no? You just said they don't exist.
I'm just saying if there's fine.
Hey, that's some wild shit. No, I'm not a homewrecker. They just don't exist.
Because I'm not saying like no married woman. I mean like if there's like a single girl that has and she has more than one prospect. It's more so what I'm thinking of. But even if she has a guy friend and she's willing to deal with me, I'm still trying to avoid conversation about another man at all types when I'm around. It's just uncomfortable to me, to be honest with you. I want to talk about it. It's not fun to me. I don't got to listen. Like you were saying, Jorel, I'm a natural girl getter. I think so anyway. I put myself in that category, and I honestly don't feel the need to talk about other men when I'm with a young lady. That's all.
I feel like too that's dangerous territory. I feel like when you get caught up in a conversation to talk about or dirty macking on other dude, I feel like that can get you caught up in the friend zone. Especially if you start giving too much advice.
Yeah.
Jorel, you're impressing me, Jorel. You're impressing me.
That's true.
That's a gem. That is a gem. That is a gem. Because you have to separate, you have to let it be known what I'm here for. You have to let it be known what you're here for.
That's
when
fact.
you start getting into a whole bunch of relationship talk, guess what? You're a shoulder to cry on now.
Yeah.
No, baby.
Nah,
no,
yeah.
and that's why I say I try to deviate from those conversations and let you know, baby, I'm not your counselor. I'm here for a good time.
Facts. I feel that shit, though. I feel that shit, dog. I feel that shit 100.
Now, somebody can counsel you, but I'm more so here to kind of just get it off your mind. More so, use me as a drug. Yeah.
But then again, ladies, like I said, there's nothing wrong with a little bit of conversation.
I'm not gonna say I'm gonna ignore her feelings.
Yeah, we'll take heed to it a little bit, but let's move. We're gonna move on because we don't want to be that shoulder to cry on. We're trying to get to know you. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You got girlfriends for that. Come on.
Exactly.
Exactly.